Today's video we'll be talking about some beginner mountain bike tips and how we got CAMI to conquer this coquina wall at Malacompra mountain bike trail in Flagler Palm Coast, Florida, as well as conquering some really tricky rooty climbs. So let's get started.
Stand in that same spot. All right. Yep.
So CAMI's having a really hard time with this small slope and uphill.
Trail features like these are very common in Florida because we don't have sustained uphill or downhill. It's always short climbs and bursty downhills or vice versa. But even if you don't live in Florida, these same principles will work on trail features that are similar. Maybe you're trying to get over a rock boulder, or maybe you're approaching something that has a short run up. A lot of your success going up the hill comes in the approach, so you don't want to be pedaling up to this steep feature slow or in too high of a gear. You're going to spin out coming up the hill, and that's not going to help you at all. You want to come into it with a fast pace and carry your momentum up the hill. So you can see that CAMI is continually coming up to the hill with not enough momentum and kind of stopping right in the middle of the climb because she's lost all of her momentum and she's not spinning and putting enough power into the wheel. So we start working on putting more emphasis on the pump coming into the section to offer more speed, and obviously that's going to add more forward movement coming up the hill. So the three key techniques to focus on here are anticipating that climb, being in the right gearing, and being very solid and powerful on the bike. Anticipating meaning that you are looking forward on the trail and choosing your lines and what you're going to do ahead of time instead of just coming up to the feature and then making a decision. Along with anticipation comes the right gearing choice. Before you even approach that climb, you want to make sure that you're in the right gear. You don't want to be spinning too fast, and you don't want to have too steep of a gear where you're pushing and really straining yourself. And if you do those two things properly, the last thing that you need is proper strength on the bike. You want to make sure that you are in a bull position and really controlling the bike and not letting it wiggle around beneath you, and basically controlling what you're doing. With these three techniques in hand, you should be able to overcome most technical climbs like this one. Remember that all trails are unique, so putting your own twist on these techniques might have to happen to fit your trail riding experience. But with these three simple techniques, you should be able to overcome a lot of obstacles. I always suggest sessioning new features multiple times because without doing so, you aren't going to improve your riding. And just like CAMI did here, you have to fail before you can succeed, which she did. So thanks for watching. All these principles I taught her in the moment, and I hope that they help you out. Let's get on with the rest of the video and watch her conquer this awesome coquina feature at Malacompra. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please just leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right. All right. This is it. Strong, strong, strong. Nice. Nice.
Get it over with.
You feel pretty confident that you could do it, right? I mean,
I think that as long as I follow the key principles of like lean back, hover, and hang on,
yeah.
don't hit the brake.
So essentially coming up to it, you want to straighten your, like, come wide and straighten yourself up for it as much as possible so you're not in this scenario where you're going off, you know?
Can you stand like
Yeah,
around here?
Mm-hmm. How does it look?
Bad.
I mean, there's not any, you can't like clam up on this at all.
I know.
You cannot clam up on this.
I know.
So, how do you feel about it right now?
I can't sit here and look at it. I would just have to do it. If I sit here and look at it, I get nervous.
From here, it's a lot less steep than, like, look at it. It's really not too bad.
No. Can't hit the brake, definitely.
No. I mean,
Hit that tree down there.
there's a lot of room for you to like, safely stop yourself, so don't worry about that. Like, this is the biggest issue right here, but we're going to conquer this today.
I know.
So once you get over this, it will be fine going down.
Lean back, don't hit the brake, and hold on.
Mm-hmm. You could hold on to the back brake, but I wouldn't be touching them at all.
Oh, I don't want to hold on to the back brake because I'll accidentally squeeze it and I'll flip.
Yeah, until you get down to there. Well, you're gonna have to be controlling your speed coming into this, definitely.
Yeah, I know that.
Like, you'll have to be holding your back brake right here, but then, like, right here, there's a spot where it's like you have to let go, and it's really not that. We'll do something where you start like halfway down it first, and right here you want it to be lined up. Like, see that it almost straightens the whole thing out if you come around like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So a great thing about front brakes is if you're going downhill, you could always grab them.
This is fucking poison ivy.
No, it's not. I'm not telling you to use them, but the good thing about them is whenever you're coming into a section like this, you have way more control on how your bike, see how I'm holding my brakes right here?
Yeah.
And I'm gently letting my bike come into the incline. But if you're holding your back brakes, see that? It's slipping. So if you come into it right here and you try pulling your back brakes, you're probably gonna slide out. You're gonna have to try to at least use your front brakes.
But I have to remember to not keep using
You can't keep using them or else you're gonna die. You will die if you use your front brakes.
That's
So-
why I'm scared to even touch it because I'm so
Then don't.
not used to using them.
Well, come into it once with just your back brake and see how you feel.
Okay.
Don't use your front brake because God.
Remember that time that... Don't.
Yeah. Yes. That was awesome. See how your bike followed? That was really good.
Did you get that on camera? Do it.
No, I wasn't gonna grab you. I was spotting you.
I did good?
Yeah, that was awesome. You didn't even like stop or anything.
I just felt it.
All right, I'm gonna strap you up with the GoPro.
Stand in that same spot. All right. Yep.